great article that I've just seen pop up on my newsfeed here on a very good website which I advise all of you to check out. It's Rock N Roll Bride. It's a kind of a wedding blogging photography thing. And this is somebody who is talking about how they kind of went, oh, we got the wrong person to do the wedding. And there's just some good quotes in this. First of all, they're just saying... First of all, it starts to say, I know that spending £2,000 on a wedding photography isn't possible for everyone. So this person says, like, yeah, I totally understand if you can't spend shitloads of money on a photographer, and a lot of people are wanting to go for like their mates or somebody who has a good camera. But this is a kind of a cautionary tale of just because they've got a good camera and they take photos, nice photos of cars, don't ask them to do your wedding. They've said some things here. It's like she's saying that she pretty much feels sick about her wedding, not because the wedding wasn't great. It was, apart from the fight that she had, but that's a different thing. She's saying. So the first part was the terrible images we now have to look back for the rest of our lives. You're just like, really? Come on, they can't be that bad. Sometimes you get a bridezilla saying, oh, I didn't look perfect in these things. Then there's a nice quote saying, please note that a nice camera does not a good wedding photographer make. Very good point, everyone know that. What they did have, though, is a very difficult wedding, which was a winter wedding, which is always dark, usually wet, and incredibly cold. So pretty tough one to shoot in the best of times. And they said that, you know, although the romantic candlelit receptions look great to the human eye, getting that in a photo isn't quite as easy unless the person knows what they're doing. And just saying, all the money I spent making the venue look beautiful and cozy was pretty much wasted because I have no memory of it. Just saying the day flew by so fast that I don't remember much of myself. And that for brides, I would say that the wedding day definitely does fly past very, very fast. And there's so many things going on, so many people that you're seeing that you don't get to see all the action. That's where having good photos, not just iPhone photos, but good photos really kind of make you, after the wedding, go, so that person was there, they were talking to them, right, nice, that's how we spent all this money on the flowers on our tables. I didn't even notice them while I was there because I was worried about my husband's speech and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of good stuff I'd say have a read about here. But the interesting thing is, here's the worst part, and she's also saying she wasn't even on a tight budget for a wedding. She's saying she spent a lot of money but on the wrong things. Or she spent it on the bridesmaids' dresses, on the flowers, on the food and all that stuff, but then she had nothing to record it very well, so she didn't spend any money on a photographer. So she's gone through a whole bunch of things here, great advice, and then, I'm not going to go through them because I want you to look through them yourself, but imagine that was your photo of the outside of your church, and that was a blurry photo of your flowers, and that was a photo of you. Oh my god, horrendous. So I won't go into that because I want you guys to look at this. I'll put a link to this down below. But Rock N Roll Bride, great blog to just kind of follow if you're thinking about getting into wedding photography. Great going on there and looking at other fantastic weddings, you know, really kind of interesting weddings. One of my friends was actually in this just a wee while ago as well. So cool things to see. But also a lot of time you look and go, that's amazing. I've never been in a situation where we've been in that kind of location or had that kind of weather or that kind of something. But it's always good to have a little nosy at that. So I say check out Rock N Roll Bride and this article on it there. Very, very good and very painful. Hope it helps. Cheers. Bye-bye.